A lie can be a shield, a weapon, a crutch, but the moment we build our world upon it, it becomes a cage. Today we're diving into a tale of love, deception, and the cost of testing the heart.
Remember, this is your space.
Let's begin. Part 1. A stranger in the rain. It was the kind of evening that made the city feel like a palm-soft rain tapping on rooftops. Streetlights glowing like fireflies, and the scent of wet earth lingering in the air. In a quiet corner of Hanoi, a small bookstore cafe flickered with warm light and quiet laughter. That's where Lin worked too, bright-eyed and endlessly curious. She loved books more than people, and yet she believed in love the way poets believe in stars. One rainy night, a stranger walked in. He was soaked, his clothes simple, his shoes muddy. He asked for a cup of tea and sat by the window, watching the rain like it held secret. His name was Nam. Nam said he was new to the city, looking for work, staying in a shared room nearby. He asked if the cafe needed help.
Lin, charmed by his quiet demeanor and gentle smile, offered him a part-time job.
He accepted with a grateful nod. What Lin didn't know was that Nam wasn't poor. He wasn't new to the city. He was the heir to a powerful business empire, the son of a man who owned half the skyline. But Nam had grown tired of being seen as a bank account, a stepping stone, a trophy. He wanted something real. So he shed his wealth like a costume and stepped into Lin's world, hoping to find truth. Part 2. The bloom of something beautiful days turned into weeks. Nam became part of the cafe's rhythm, brewing coffee, shelving books, fixing the leaky faucet. Lin found herself drawn to him. He listened when she spoke, remembered her favorite authors, brought her jasmine tea when she was tired. He never flirted, never boasted, never asked for anything. They walked home together sometimes, talking about dreams. Lin wanted to open a school for underprivileged children. Nam said he wanted to live a life that mattered. She admired his humility, his kindness, his quiet strength. One night, under a canopy of stars, Nam kissed her. It was soft, hesitant, like a question. Lin kissed him back. It felt like the beginning of something rare. Nam was falling in love, but so was the lie. Part 3. Cracks beneath the surface, Nam tried to keep his secret buried. But the world has a way of unraveling masks. One afternoon, Lin saw Nam speaking to a man in a tailored suit outside the cafe. She overheard words like board meeting, inheritance, shares. The man called him Mr. Nam. Lin confronted him that evening. Nam hesitated, then told her everything. He was the son of a billionaire. He had come to her world to escape the superficiality of his own. He hadn't meant to lie, he just wanted to be loved for who he was, not what he had. Lin listened in silence. Her heart was breaking not because he was rich, but because he hadn't trusted her enough to be honest. She felt like a character in someone else's experiment. I wasn't testing you, Nam said. I was testing the world. But I'm not the world, Lin replied. I'm just me. Part 4. The distance between us, they tried to make it work. Nam promised transparency.
Lin tried to forgive.
But something had shifted. Every gesture felt tainted. Every word carried the weight of the lie. Nam took her to his world luxury dinners, penthouse views, gala events. Lin smiled, but inside, she felt like a guest in a life that wasn't hers. She missed the quiet cafe, the rain, the simplicity. Nam saw her fading. He tried to hold on. He offered her everything: money for her school, a house, a future. But Lin didn't want to be rescued. She wanted to be chosen, not bought. One night, she left a note on his desk. You gave me the stars, but I only ever wanted the sky we shared before I knew who you were. She disappeared from his life, like a whisper. Part 5. Years later, Nam never stopped loving her. He built the school she dreamed of, named it Lin's Light, but never told anyone why. He returned to the cafe sometimes, now run by someone else. He sat by the window, watching the rain. Lin moved to a small town, became a teacher, lived quietly. She never married. She wrote poems about love and truth, and the spaces between. They never saw each other again. Epilogue. The cost of a test Nam had wanted to know if love could survive without wealth. He learned that love, real love, needs truth more than poverty or riches. And Lin had loved him, but not the version he created. She had loved the man who brought her tea, not the one who hid behind a test. Some stories don't end with a kiss. Some end with silence and the memory of what could have been. And sometimes, that's the most honest ending of all. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up. Your support means the world to us. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our future uploads. And hey, if you've got a story you'd like to share, send it our way. Who knows? Your story could be next. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.